you represent Andrea Sneiderman's former BFF, and we're going to show you exactly the crazy stuff that happened with that woman, Shayna Citron. What's your reaction, given that this former BFF that you represent, former best friend, is not on Andrea's side anymore, and there she is, and you're going to see something very crazy happen right here, and this is sort of a famous, this is going to go down in the history of jurisprudence. She's leaving court. This is your client.
There I am behind her.
Take a look at that. Look at that hug. She intercepts.
Look at that kiss. Look at that.
Yeah, it's a kiss.
It's like the Godfather, Jane.
Yes.
It's just like...
Yeah, and you're right
like
behind her in the top. This is crazy. First of all, explain that crazy moment, and then we're going to ask you your reaction to this breaking news.
Well, the crazy moment is like, you know, the Godfather giving the kiss. And then we get outside. And I think what happened there is that Andrea wanted to portray to the jury that they were still friends and that she still loved Shayna, and to create some likability. And so then we get outside the courtroom, and she gives some very ominous words to my client in my presence that, for my perception, were threats. And those have been well detailed in court as to what was said outside the courtrum. So it was like this 180-degree opposite.
Tell us.
Well, I mean, you know, she said to she shook her finger at my client and said, I understood why you testified the way you did, but now you're going to have to live with what I'm going to do to you. And we didn't, I mean, you know, we didn't, to this day, we don't know what that meant. It could have been innocent, but we didn't know, and we still don't know what Andrea is capable of. And so out of an abundance of precaution, you know, we informed the DA's office and other appropriate, took other appropriate measures to protect Shayna and her family. She told her several things that were disturbing, but one of the things I think ought to come out is that 24 hours after the murder, my client, Shayna Citron, is standing in Andrea's kitchen in Andrea's house. And Shayna tells Andrea, you have got to tell the police about Hemy Neuman. Hemy could be the killer. And she tells that to Andrea. And then Andrea proceeds to deflect away from Hemy Neuman for 6 weeks until the day she cashes a $2 million life insurance policy. Please don't tell me that she's not complicit in the murder.
And I gotta say that the way she kisses your client, you know,
it's
let's be real.
Corleone.
Let's be real. She's no Jodi Arias in the looks department, all right? You could understand why Travis Alexander was taken with Jodi Arias before she tried to turn herself into a librarian with the glasses and the mousy hair when she was the platinum blonde. But Andrea Sneiderman is not your classic femme fatale Black Widow. But obviously, when you look at that, let's try to play it again of her kissing your client. You see that she has a certain je ne sais quoi ability to get really intimate. People, and as we watch this, pay attention, viewers, because, you know, certain people have certain abilities. And there's your client, Jay, walking away, used to be best friends with Andrea, and she just said some things that weren't so flattering, and look at that.
Yeah.
What does that tell you, Jay?
Look at me, I look so dumbfounded because she is manipulative. What she wanted to portray to the jury was that she was kind and loving, and when we get outside the courtroom, she's anything but.